Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12.
Come on. Hey, Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Donovan Ezraku able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Panther 11. 79 gross. 65.
They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
70 look.
They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
They'll start on the ground with Ginty. Takes it to about the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go again with Ginty. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
19, fight in. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
He targets Ingram for another grab. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Let's go now. 7 pounds, 70, 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, right?
Now back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
17. Here we go. 19 tight. 19. 60 by 6.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram from 10 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
68.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff to Genty. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, Genty down to the 41.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On the give, Genty. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Come on, come on.
That one complete to Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, Crash. Go street.
They'll run with Genty. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 58 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Genty fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check. Riggs.
They'll try to punch it in with Genty. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. This is 3rd and goal, and this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far.
Liking 18. Go.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Hey, Crash.
They'll go. Here's Genty. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Campbell. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Okay, break. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready, go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards in a new set of downs.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
On the set.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Let's go now. Reload. Cougar Knights.
On first down, it's Genty, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ashton Genty, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
19 Tigers. Hey, Smash. 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Going deep for Walker. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jaden Reed, as time expires in the first half. And the Giants have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down.
On the ready. Mustang 19. Ready. Cup 19. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Rig alert. Rig alert. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check out.
He'll look to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll tuck, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Donovan Ezraku able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
70, Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
19 tight. Let's go. 19 Lions. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
They're going to look to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. So this game tied at the half, and if you wondered who would come up with the first big play of this 3rd quarter, we have our answer.
Well, basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there prying the ball free. And now their guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
70. Street. Ready.
A run. It's Genty. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And now they'll shift things around.
Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick.
2nd and 9 now.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
19.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now it's Genty. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. On the ground, it's Genty.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run. Here comes Genty. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Ashton Genty with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Pretty good throw there by the rookie to move the chains. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
19 Dragon, 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
70
First and goal, Giants.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Back to throw again. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, here's Genty. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Oh, a nice spin. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
On the ready.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Maverick. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Come on. Set. Got me lying.
Now they'll audible to something else. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
60 Eagles. Trap 50.
Looking to throw. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
3. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Jaden Reed, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Tyreek Hill, 71 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Extra point forthcoming. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19.
In motion goes the tight end.
Mustang 19.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Viking 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
70 Timberwolves. Chap. Hey.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Inside the 15-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ashton Jeanty, 14 yards. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Commanders 35. Giants 28.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play in this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Come on.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let him run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
And Walker has it.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Trap 60, trap 60, hop 70, hop, Warrior 70. Go.
Back to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Mustang 19. Go check, go check. Ready?
He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Donovan Ezeraku in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of...
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that, but finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
Get it. 79.
Again, back of the gun to Genty.
Now he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
60 Eagles.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Washington,
it's a win they needed, if for nothing else in their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.